Hello and welcome to the Salvation Army's Red Kettle Virtual Luncheon 2020. I'm Kelsey Anderson, anchor with Channel 4 and your hostess for today. We thank you so much for joining us as we celebrate the kickoff to the Red Kettle season. I'll be taking you on a journey today, introducing you to a few amazing people. We have some volunteers, some employees, and some clients, and you'll hear directly from them on how the Salvation Army has impacted them. We'll hear about some of the difficulties that clients have had, especially during this really tough year during a pandemic, but how they remained on course thanks to the mission of the Army and the dedication of so many staff members. So sit back, prepare to be amazed, and learn more about this wonderful treasure of an organization that's right here in our community doing the most good.
I don't know my laws that well here, and I had a landlady do a lot of illegal things and removed us illegally and everything after taking all our money, and ended up trying to find help, and this is where we found. This was the only place so far that I've heard of that'll keep us together, and they're doing a beautiful job here. I know a house would probably be a little too much, so I'm looking just for an apartment. Hopefully we can find a nice, decent apartment around close, because I also would like to volunteer to help others. At first, I was weary about it because, you hear a lot of stories about the shelter and stuff, but here it's awesome. It's, the staff, everybody's very helpful and polite, and, for a kid, this is the best place.
Do you feel that both you and Alex are safe in the shelter?
Definitely, we're definitely safe. You get you basically get a room like a motel. You get beds, you got your own bathroom, you have a key. Everything is just, you got people at the front desk, keeping you safe. Everything is it's very well thought of. At the moment right now, I have 3 tumors in my left lung and 2 in my right, so I really can't work. I'm about to get SSI and SSD, and after that, maybe I would like to volunteer actually to help Salvation Army help people like me. We would literally be in the street because we don't have family here. We don't have no help. It's just me and him. I was with my fiance 28 years, and about a month ago she just walked out on us, and it's just been me and him since.
So the Salvation Army staff is serving as your family right now?
Basically, this is my family right here, Salvation Army.
Well, I'm a single mom of my 10-year-old son. I came here because I was in a bad relationship and I needed to make a change. The COVID pandemic has made it very hard for me to find employment. Well, it affected me a lot because, for one, it's like I don't have transportation, and then I have to find daycare, childcare, and no one is really hiring right now because of this. So it's been really, really hard to try to get back on my feet. Well, it made us feel really comfortable. They're helpful in, all aspects of everything. They're always there. If you just need to talk, they're always there. They'll go out their way. They'll try to give you different resources to contact. They help a lot. Or they've given me different resources to go to, like I said, different apps to go on. They called around and checked to see if there are jobs available for me. Yeah,
and so. Have you found a job?
Yes, recently I just got a job, and very excited, and everything is going really well so far. They made me feel really, really comfortable, and it made me feel as like I always have somebody helping me. It's almost like family. They're always there for me. Yes.
Where would you and your son be right now if it wasn't for the Salvation Army shelter?
I really don't know. I really don't know. Because I really don't have too much family members that can help me out. So I really don't know where we would have ended up if it wasn't for that.
The coronavirus pandemic has certainly thrown many challenges to our mission this year. But with God's guidance and our hardworking team, the Salvation Army in Buffalo has risen up to not only meet these challenges, but to embrace new ways of doing the most good in our community. A new shelter opened up at the Flickinger Center, but no breakfast was being provided for nearly 100 individuals who slept there nightly. So with the support of generous donors, we served breakfast for 97 consecutive days this spring. Healthcare workers came from out of state to do COVID testing in Walmart parking lots, and our donors and volunteers pulled together to provide them breakfast and lunch for weeks on end. Families that have been homeless have been staying in our family shelter, implementing social distancing and wearing masks. And thanks to our wonderful shelter staff and our facilities department, not one case of the virus has touched our shelter. Your financial support has enabled us to be prepared to handle the challenges of these last 6 months. But we need your help now, more than ever. Please make a donation to the website on the screen to help keep us strong as we serve those in our community who need food and shelter, job training, and Christmas assistance, and so much more in the upcoming months. Thank you, Buffalo, for supporting the Salvation Army.
During the pandemic, I volunteered with the Salvation Army to help distribute food and supplies to the community. The Salvation Army drove trucks full of supplies right up to the neighborhoods that needed them most. People could walk or drive up. They told us how many were in their family, and we loaded their trunk for them. I have seen firsthand the faces of the lives that the mission of the Salvation Army is assisting, especially during this time. You too can be a superhero and help make a difference in the lives of families everywhere by making a donation on the website at the bottom of your screen. Thank you for your support.
Well, it's very welcoming to know that I am able to pick up the food not only for my family but for the surrounding neighbors. It's a great thing they're doing here. And I'm also a vet, and it still helps me out.
Well, it helps the budget. It really helps the budget, and the food that we get is nutritional, and it helps us to stretch our dollars. It lets us know that someone cares.
Is it helpful?
Yes, it is. And God bless the people who donated for us to have. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Most of the people who turn to the Salvation Army have layers of problems and issues that need to be addressed in order to get them back on the path of self-sufficiency. Housing, employment, transportation, getting on a bus with 5 kids to go look at an apartment. Now add COVID to all of that. Veronica has been with the Army for quite a few months. She's a dedicated mother of 5. But it can be difficult while relying on public transportation, getting masks on all the kids, and searching for housing, which is her first priority. Now, with the state of a pandemic and working with an at-risk population, landlords are hesitant to rent to Veronica. But that is not stopping her.
Well, me and my kids have been here for about 6 months now. We came in February. I had a really crappy landlord, so my daughter ended up getting led, and he ended up putting us out the apartment. So we've been here since pretty much February. The shelter is safe, it's comfortable because we get our own space. You know, we have our own bathrooms, which is the most important thing. My kids love it here. Well, I've been working with Cheryl from Pathways of Hope, and I've been working with a lot of the caseworkers and stuff, but trying to put my best foot forward. I've been able to get my resumes done, and I've been able to start, even if I don't, I'm starting my job search process. I do work with rapid rehousing also, and I think I might have a house soon. I'm waiting for her to call me today, so hopefully we have that. COVID has complicated things a lot because especially with me having to I have 5 kids, so they have to be with me at all times, and that made it hard for me to go out and keep them wearing masks and things like that, to travel on the bus and everything, to go look for houses and jobs. It kind of made everything move a lot slower. The landlords right now are not showing as many apartments as they would be without COVID going on. People are still in their homes. I mean, the landlords can't get people out of their properties, so they can't rent out. And a lot of them the landlords are skeptical about renting to people with services that are not jobs and things. So it's been really hard. Hopefully it's completely over soon. Especially now that my kids, they can't go back to school yet, so that means I have another couple months to keep them with me and try to get them school. With 4 kids doing online school, oh, it's kind of crazy. Salvation Army has helped me stay motivated. They really encouraging people. They tell you, I mean, being here and going through this situation with kids, you have breakdowns, you have let go, you know, things don't go as planned, but they always tell you to stay positive and something to work out. And I mean, they've been really supportive, even without them saying so much. You know, you can tell that they have your best intentions, you know.
Veronica, where would you be if the Salvation Army Family Shelter wasn't here right now?
Well, I don't know. I really don't, because I try to be a great mom for my kids, and I don't think I would even have them if it wasn't for this place right now.
There's so many baby steps that occur in helping a family achieve self-sufficiency. I'm sure you can see the raw desperation in Carlos as he started his journey. But as each of our client partners spent some time with their counselors and moved forward in their own personal path, they gained a lot of confidence, self-worth, and hope in that journey. Your partnership and support as a donor is crucial for the Salvation Army during this time to do the important case management, counseling, and provide the tools and programs they do along the way. Now, whether it to be volunteering, hosting a toy drive, or providing essential financial support, you can be a superhero today to a family in need. We thank you so much for joining us today, and we ask you to please give generously right now on the website below. Thank you so much.